We each play 5 games. Strowther driving. Strowther, no good, but P.J. Hall couldn't find the bottom of the cup. Hall, a second attempt, and that goes down for the 6'8", 240 product out of Clemson. The stops began at Cal State Northridge in Oklahoma. Hall, how about that from the big fella? They've hit 6 of their first 12.
Yes, right here. How about a little P.J. Hall action, reverse pivot into the...
Getting their first competition and taste of NBA basketball. And right now, the game is going a million miles an hour for these guys. The more they play, the game is going to settle down. And there's my man Deuce with the big corner 3. I got you on the call there, Jared.
Generate closeouts.
Young gives it to Strowther. P.J. Hall gives the Nuggets a 1-point lead. All the flowers you got last night at the ESPYs, it felt like a lot. Here's P.J. Hall for Denver.
Ooh,
and
nice
congratulations,
left.
by the way. That was
9 assists from the point forward position. He's transcended the way that post players play this game.
Hunter Tyson. Now it's Abaji guarding Trey Alexander. Strowther over to P.J. Hall. Hall fire and he connects.
Bigs and wings as well.
Carlson, 7 foot, out of Utah. There's P.J. Hall. He's a big fella at 6'8", who can stroke it from distance. On fire from 3. They've hit 5 of their first 6, and they lead at 16-12. 36-32. Denver leading. Man, we were just talking about it, Julian Strowther. He gives it up to P.J. Hall. And Hall, the first-year player out of Clemson.
I feel like Grady Dick has another level to get to. He's had some moments, but we haven't seen that consistency offensively.
Under 40 seconds to go in the half. P.J. Hall on the deck over to Strowther. Strowther, top key. Second night of a back-to-back, they're just giving him a rest. You almost got to take a deep breath in here sometimes. Much like you, grew up close to the UNLV campus. P.J. Hall flipped it up and in. Strowther.
They in Canada. They don't have Mount Rushmore.
How do you know? Do you know they don't?
Yeah, I do. 100%. It's in America.
I know Mount Rushmore is
a little bit too hard, which, you know, again, summer league, it's all right to make mistakes. Good catch.
Pick and roll, and Hall will lay it in. I want to go back to that point you just made.
And then they never become the best version of themselves, and it's hard to be that person, you know, in the NBA trying to carve out your opportunity. So I would like to see like more guys stay, develop their games, work on their games.
As we heard from in the NBA as we take another look at this play. Nice block there by P.J. Hall. Murphy trying to go one-on-one. Ellis, nice job moving his feet.
Really good
but
cut.
the cutter is denied. What a block by P.J. Hall.
That's P.J. Watch the middle of the lane right here. P.J. Hall has a help defender. Terrific job right there. He saw the play early, got to a good spot, stayed vertical. No doubt about it. In basketball and in life.
Follow slam by P.J. Hall. He's been active at both ends of the floor.
I watched Trey Alexander all season long. I thought early in the season he was a late first-round pick, early second-round pick. To be undrafted, all right, he's a guy that will end up playing in the NBA. But he's better as a cutter and a spot-up guy who can defend some and have some athleticism. Good back cut right there and a really good pass.
Tyson finishes it off.
See a pass from the top of the circle to the basket. You know what that means? You got to have a little bit more ball pressure right there. The report would say, let's make him get to his left hand, make him change direction. He gets to his right hand going downhill. He is hard to stop.
P.J. Hall says, welcome to my office. I'm going to return the favor in the
You just don't understand that.
I've lived in D.C. Nobody says that.
If you're from Baltimore.
It's the DMV.
Yeah, but if you're from Baltimore.
There's no B.
It's a state. What? Baltimore is a state.
When we get to training camp and Zion Williamson looks like he's in great shape, the Pelicans have a chance to beat anybody because he's one of the best players in this league. As we see a nice rim run right there by the big fella. A guy like Zion's going to draw 2 or 3 guys. If Ingram is still on the Pelicans, he'll draw a double team with what he does in the mid-range. So Hawkins just has to be able to knock down shots the way we saw Hall knock down the jumper right there.
It's interesting with Murray, starting the first part of his career with the Spurs, being known as that defensive specialist really at that guard spot off a screen. Hunter Tyson splashes down the long ball. Rise and fire if you're wearing the Nuggets colors.
Yeah, you know, you lose Bruce Brown, who develops his jump shot. And as we see, Hall's been playing strong early on. I like what he's doing. Yeah, that one didn't fall, but Hall has a lot of offensive game.
Reeves dashes in. Hits the ground hard. Can't get it to go. Nuggets trying to end the 10-0 Pelicans run. Can Trey Alexander end it? Yes, sir.
He's got a 2-on-1.
McLaughlin came down and then had the underside of the backboard. Freddie Haywood over here
Come on.
had enough of those rough finishes. Hall on the other end rejects Ford. The lead's slipping when Jokic is on the bench. Tyson regathers, floats for Hall.
There we go. Now we got the lob to work. There we go. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, getting back to that Mobley project.
That Eastern Conference right now, the pecking order, where you slot, you see it's PJ Hall, by the way, carving out some space inside.
That's a grown man move right there. Unfortunately, J.B. Bickerstaff is no longer with the coaching staff, and when you make a move like that, as we see Hunter Tyson with the nice dunk right there, when the coach wins the playoff series, he gets let go.
Under a $1:30 left. New Orleans down 2 possessions. Adura swatted by Hall.